the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Hey folks, how you doing? You mind if I play that song one more time? Just a few more minutes. Sorry I started the stream a little bit early, but I got my reasons. Take me out to the ball game. Earl Weaver arguing against an ump. Be right back.
Katy Casey was baseball mad, had the fever and had it bad. Just to root for the hometown crew, every Sue, Katy Blue. On a Saturday, her young beau called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katy Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katy Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
All right. Stand by.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, Phillies magic, magic.
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, Phillies magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball. And happy Easter to those of you who celebrate. For today, it is Easter Sunday, and the Orioles will be playing the final game of a 3-game series against the Pittsburgh Pirates at PNC Park in Pittsburgh, PA. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short, and if we don't win the day, people are going to call me crazy because I'm tired of losing. It's too early to be dropping games at this rate, and I don't want to drop any more. The Orioles have lost 3 out of 4. There are 2 games under 500 for the first time this season after dropping the first 2 games against these Pirates. Both 1-run losses. Both losses that you can point to several different reasons as to why we lost or how we could have won. It's been very frustrating, but it's Easter. It's a Sunday. It's an early afternoon start. I just want to sit back and watch some baseball. Hope the Orioles get out to an early lead. and look for a win here today. Salvage a win. Chris Bassitt's going to be on the mound. There's some other things to go over, but yeah, we're here. I'm here. You're here. We're all here. Hopefully to see something better today. Yeah. Just so many things yesterday. This one of the sloppiest games I've seen from the Orioles. I mean, all things considered, a pretty low-scoring game. And, you know, the Orioles, in fact, this date last year, Easter, we were playing at home and we lost to the Reds 24-2. That game was miserable. But for some reason, from my memory anyway, the one yesterday was just a worse loss because some days you get blown out. You got no chance. This one, we had chances. We had lots and lots and lots of chances, folks. Let me go ahead and just get out in front of this. There is some kind of tickly, sensitive, tender area in the back of my throat. I hope I'm not about to develop some kind of infection or I don't know what's going on. It feels like a throat issue that's just getting started. And that's not going to be good if that's going to happen. Oh, boy, folks. We're going to Chicago tomorrow to play the White Sox for 3 games. Please let that go well. We need to start winning some games. Let me get this up on the screen over here. I'm just going to abandon any hope that this is going to work. All right. We've got a lot of time before first pitch, so if you don't mind, I'm going to take it a little bit slow here for the pregame. I started it a little bit early just because I felt like it was my best chance to be seen on the YouTube algorithm. Apparently, I've got some competition out there that's starting a lot earlier than I normally would. And I frankly don't want competition to poach my audience. So here I am. All right, folks, why do I look so yellow? The lighting looks terrible. I look like I have jaundice. All right, now I look like I'm deprived of oxygen. Okay, now I look like I'm radioactive. Can we find something where I look slightly human? I guess somewhere in here? Okay. All right, folks. Let's talk. Oh, my God. The defense yesterday was so bad. So bad. I mean, Kobe Mayo, you know, he stands out as the star of the show in terms of the shit show that happened yesterday. Kobe Mayo, I mean, I went back and kind of looked at what happened in the game. I mean, the Pirates, their first run of the game, after we built that 2-0 lead, they got 1 run right back. They would not have scored that run were it not for a ground ball, tailor-made double play ball hit to Mayo. He bobbled it. He managed to get it out. But so there's no error charge there. So you look at the box score and you say to yourself, well, that's an earned run. That's not on the defense. No, that was on the defense. And, you know, 1 run right there. And Mayo made a challenge at a time of the game where it really didn't make sense to. Gunnar Henderson also lost a challenge. In both situations, it was a called strike 3. And I am under the impression, just watching the game, that both those guys, Mayo and Henderson, they didn't challenge because they truly felt like, oh, that is a ball. That is definitely a ball. It's time to use a challenge right here. This is a big moment. No, it felt more like, I don't want to get rung up on a called strike 3. So if I challenge, which there is one I have to use, so I'm going to use it. And then maybe I'll get lucky and the robot will say ball. That's not how you use these challenges, okay? The Orioles, going into yesterday, had the best record with this balls and strikes challenges. 12 overturned, 2 that were not. We were using them wisely. Yesterday we did not, and it hurt us because at the very end of the ball game, Ryan Helsley was on the close. He had a what would have been called strike 3 at the bottom of the zone. Umpire called it a ball. We were out of challenges. That batter would have been out. That same batter on the next pitch hit a walk-off double. It's just just so many bad things. Shane Boz put in a nice quality start for us, and that got wasted. Just what else? Just out, just balls popping out of gloves every which way you look. Infield, outfield. It was a mess. Now that I've talked about that, can we move on? Can we move on now, please? How bad was it? It was so bad. It was so bad, guys. But it's time to move on, all right? This afternoon, this final game of this 3-game series, on the mound, the matchup, Chris Bassitt for your Baltimore Orioles will be facing Braxton Ashcraft. Ashcraft. He's the Ashcraft Duck, the official mascot for the insurance company, Ashcraft. Now, what's going on with this page? Hurry up and open up for me. All right, here we go. Bassitt in his first start did not do so well. He had one really bad inning and did not manage to go 5. 4 1/3 innings. He gave up a lot of base runners, 6 hits and 4 walks. That's good for a 2.31 whip and an 8.31 ERA. Not a good first time out for Bassitt. He has to look better today, or else we're going to have another thing to worry about. And that is Chris Bassitt going to be another every 5 days? We're looking at a loss a la Charlie Morton last year. We don't want that. Bassitt needs to come good today. Braxton Ashcraft, he's also 0-1 after one start, but he had a much better start. In fact, it was a quality start. 6 innings where he gave up 2 runs on 4 hits, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Neither of these pitchers gave up a home run ball in their first start. The starting lineups for your visiting Baltimore Orioles. Taylor Ward will lead off and play left field as per usual. Gunnar Henderson, once again, the shortstop and batting second. Pete Alonso will hit third and play first base. Samuel Basayo will be behind the plate today. He's in the cleanup spot. And I think this is his first game batting fourth. I know he started off batting fifth. I think maybe once he was hitting sixth. I think this is his first time batting cleanup. Basayo behind Alonso in the lineup today. Tyler O'Neill will bat fifth and play in right field. Dylan Beavers is in the lineup as a DH today. He's hitting sixth. Leody Taveras gets another start. He deserves to. He's in center field. He's batting seventh. Jeremiah Jackson will be at second base batting eighth. And Blaze Alexander will hit ninth. And I don't know why. Blaze, I think, should move up at least one spot. He's off to a really nice start at the plate and in the field. He's at third base today. No Kobe Mayo in the lineup. And no Colton Cowser in the lineup. And based on yesterday, Cowser, there was another situation. Bases loaded. Colton Cowser. This was that 2-run inning that we had, but then we had bases loaded, 1 out. Cowser comes up. We just ask him to put the ball in play. We know Cowser's got strikeout problems, but my God, just do anything to put the ball in play. He could not do it. Cowser out of the lineup today. For the home team, Pittsburgh Pirates, leading off and playing center field, it is O'Neal Cruz. Brandon Lau will bat second and play second. Brian Reynolds is going to DH today after playing left field the first couple of games. He's batting third. Ryan O'Hearn, once again, all 3 games, in right field. He's the cleanup hitter. Nick York will make his first start of this series. He's at third base batting fifth. Connor Griffin, the rookie who made his major league debut on Friday, he's at shortstop hitting sixth. Spencer Horwitz will bat 7th and play first base. Henry Davis, who had the day off yesterday, is back behind the plate hitting 8th. And Jake Mangum, who came in to get a pinch hit last night, he is in left field getting his first start of the series and batting 9th. The Pirates, with these 2 wins, have now won 4 straight and have a record of 5-3. The Orioles have a reverse record after losing these 2 games with a record of 3-5. The Orioles are already 4 games back of the New York Yankees, but we're only 1 game out of second place, okay? Toronto is 4-4. Tampa has the same record as us, and Boston is a game behind us. We have 3 games against the White Sox coming up tomorrow. Obviously, it's extremely important that the Orioles don't get swept here today. And I'm wondering if that didn't help. Hey. All right. Would you shut up? Yeah, I'm getting to the Cade Povich stuff here in a sec. Guys, am I buffering already? Are you guys getting some staggering video over there? Is it jumping around? Is it acting weird and fuzzy? I don't know. I've got this yellow bar saying that my signal isn't so good, and I don't like it. I hope everything's working okay. There it is. Yeah, it says right here, chat disconnected. So the chat had already disconnected before I even got started today. How many streams am I going to cancel this week? I don't think a single one, unfortunately, Rhino. I don't have the same lack of work ethic as our good friend out there. Hey, folks, we got over 50 people here right now. We're waiting on the first pitch. What do you say you go ahead and get one little task out of the way? It's the only thing you got to do while you're here other than enjoy the coverage, and that is tap that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. Folks, it helps out the channel. Let's go ahead and get that number going. The higher it goes, the better we do. I promise. By the way, yesterday, despite the loss, if you do care about the channel and its growth and health, I'm happy to say that in that regard, things went well yesterday. But believe me, I would trade, a good day for the channel for a win any day of the week. Hey, over on the vertical side, I see Chawa, I see Richard DeRocher, I see Kalebi Road. I hope I read that right. How you folks doing? Hang in there. We're going to have first pitch here in just a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes. Let's see. This afternoon's game is a lot cooler than it was yesterday. Yesterday, it was in the upper 80s. Right now, the current game time temperature is just 51 degrees. And I've got a little icon showing that there are showers. I've not had any indication there's going to be a delay to start the game or that it's currently drizzling or anything like that. In fact, there's a live shot of the field right now. It does look like it's overcast. So there could be rain today, but currently not. James Jean is the home plate umpire. Chad Fairchild at first base. Jeremy Rehack is at second base, and Dan Iasoga is the third base umpire today. Bassitt is still warming up in the bullpen, and he just tapped his chest, which normally indicates he's going to throw one more. So he'll be coming out here in just a minute, but it'll be Braxton Ashcraft on the mound first in this home game for the Pirates. Ashcraft. What do I know about this guy? Let's see. All right, something is wrong. My chat is all over the damn place. All right, I thought for some reason, if you can even hear my voice right now. First of all, can you hear my voice? I've been having some streaming issues here early on in the season. Yesterday actually went pretty well, but I decided that maybe, just maybe, after seeing something weird happen before I went on stream, that it would be a good idea for me to shut down my phone and the internet that is attached to it, because I feel like my Wi-Fi on my desktop computer is kind of jumping around between the router for the building here that I'm supposed to be using, and then maybe backed up by my phone. So I just turned the phone off. But I'm seeing my chat just in absolute disarray. Folks, if you can hear my voice, please type in something. But I'm going to have to see if turning my phone back on helps. Well, see, the yellow bar just went away. What is going on? Oh, my God. I don't want to have a... Wow is right. Wow is right. How bad is it looking, folks? Orioles game is about to start. That is that's the idea. So, folks, here's how it works. If you're new to the channel, the odds are, if you're watching along on TV and looking at the game, you're going to be ahead of me. I'm watching the game here myself, but you got to process me watching and then me streaming out and then you picking that up. There's going to be a delay. So what you're going to want to do is pick a moment in the game that makes sense to pause your game. Ideally, first pitch of the game or first out of the game. Just as soon as it happens, pause your game. Allow me to catch up, make that call. Let me call that out. Let me call that strike, whatever it is. And then as soon as I do, you unpause your game, and now we're synced up for the remainder of the day. You feel me? You got me? Does that make sense? Great. All right. I am worried today. About the Wi-Fi. It does not seem to be behaving well. Haven't had issues for a few minutes. You had a 15-minute or so buffering spot a couple of minutes back. Like sort of internet, like Wi-Fi signal icon, and then it switches over to like another icon that I think is supposed to represent your phone. And it's just bouncing back and forth. I don't know what the hell it is. First pitch of the ball game is ball one, and let me call another pitch because that wasn't on time. That is off the plate outside. It's 2-0 to Taylor Ward. Hold on a second, folks. I got to work something out. 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground. And through the hole on the left side, a base hit for Ward. First batter of the ball game. We've got ourselves a base hit. And now I need to go figure out something. All right. Thanks for hanging out and dealing with my issues here early. I'm trying to figure them out. Give me a minute. I got to go find where my phone is. I do apologize, folks. Not a good way to start Easter Sunday. Taylor Ward just tried to steal second base on the first pitch to Gunnar Henderson, and he gets caught stealing. Wow. Taylor Ward is out at second base. One pitch with Gunnar up. And Gunnar fouls the next one away. It's a ball and a strike. What is going on? What the hell is going on? I'll be right back. Unbelievable. Base hit. First batter of the game. Next pitch, he's throwing out trying to steal. Henderson fouls one off to the right. It's still a ball and 2 strikes. My phone is in the process of turning back on. I'll come back on the air here. Here comes the 1-2 pitch off the plate outside. It's 2-2 on Gunner.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
I mean, is Taylor Ward even a base? I mean, you got Gunner at the plate. How about you let him swing? And Gunner strikes out. 2 down. You know, with it being Easter and all, it sure would be nice to see my team get resurrected today. Can we have a resurrection, please? Pete Alonso's up.
A polar bear stirs.
Fly ball, right center field, relatively deep. Caught out there by Cruz, inning over. We go to the bottom of the first. Orioles nothing, and the Pirates coming up, and BW needs to go find his nitroglycerin pills. See you in a minute.
Keep our composure!
Call it the Baltimore miracle or some shit.
My. I don't know if this is going to make a difference or not. But there we go. Wi-Fi back on the phone. Good grief, man. Come on, Baltimore. You're better than this. Look, I'll say this. What are we doing? And I'm buffering again. I'm going to crash out. BW's as close to crashing out as he ever has been before, folks. You know what? Something's going on. Oh, my God. I can't even click on something now. What is going on, Mike? Please. Brandon Lau with a count of 0-1. I don't know how anybody's supposed to follow me calling the game right now. How are you supposed to follow? It's buffering. I can't get shit to work. Oh, I am crashing out right now. Now I got just a white box sitting here. That's helpful. 2-1 to count on Brandon Lau. Folks, is today the day? Is today the day I crash out on Easter Sunday of all days? Two balls and a strike on Lau. The pitch. Pulled foul off to the right. It's 2-2. I've got nothing but to be thankful. Thankful for how things have begun so far with the channel so far this season, but my God. 2-2 on Lau. Check on the runner. Am I still off the air? I don't know. I can't tell anymore. I am lost. Two pitch, up and away, full count. I'm online, you hear me. Well, what you're hearing, you probably don't like to hear. We got a full count on Brandon Lau. The runner's going, and there's a line drive right to Alonso. He hits the bag all in one motion. It's a double play. Cruz running on the pitch. No chance. He's doubled off. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah. Base is empty, 2 down. I'll tell you another thing. My touchpad on my laptop has suddenly crapped out today. I can't click and drag anything. So that's busted. Just trying to slightly adjust the info screen. BW, you have to be a professional. You're supposed to have composure. If something's bothering you, you're supposed to keep it to yourself and not ruin the call of the game. You need to check yourself. It's 1-0 on Brian Reynolds. 2 down, bases empty. He's hitting .235. And the 1-0 pitch is outside. The count is even. Charm City chat, you're going to have to hold my hand today, guys. I am honestly on the verge of crashing out. 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. Maybe things will settle down. Maybe things will settle down. .30 pitch. That's a 4-pitch walk to Brian Reynolds. How big is that double play? A 2-out walk with the bases empty. Bassitt is shaking his head. He doesn't understand why he didn't get a strike in there. 4 straight pitches. That's his first walk of the day. And here comes Ryan O'Hearn. Appreciate it, Daniel. I just, I get really upset when things aren't running smooth. First pitch has the plate, but it's a bit low. Ball 1 to Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn not only having a nice year offensively with his new team, couple of catches yesterday, or maybe it was one yesterday and one on Friday, but O'Hearn playing some good defense out there in right field, robbing us of a couple of hits. Wow, I just got knocked out of my game on my other laptop. The Wi-Fi is just out on my other laptop right now, but not on this one. What is going on? How do I have Wi-Fi on one computer off the same internet and not the other? What the hell is going on? I'm about to fucking flip out, man. And I'm really not in the mood to be live streaming people watching me have a nervous breakdown. That's really not what I'm here for. Can we please just stop torturing me like this? What the hell is going on? God damn it. It is a 3-0 count on Ryan O'Hearn. And O'Hearn lifts a fly ball to right center field and deep. That ball's going back. That ball is gone. On a 3-0 pitch, Ryan O'Hearn hurts his old teammates with a 2-run homer here in the first inning off of Chris Bassitt. Charlie Morton 2.0. Right now I have a message for my host country of Thailand. Dear Thailand, could you please legalize weed again? I need to get stoned right now. Nick York at the plate. First pitch is ball 1. Next pitch is at the bottom of the zone, a ball and a strike. So Chris Bassitt, folks. Hey, look. I said I was happy to sign Bassitt. Not feeling very happy right now. A sweeper that catches the outside corner. 1-2 the count on Nick York. He's hitting .273. Folks, part of my streaming experience, calling games, part of the whole process, part of the whole presentation is to try and entertain you folks, with a little bit of comedy, a little bit of, lighthearted fun. I don't know what I have to offer you today right now. I sound like just a bitter, upset, cranky person why would you want to hang around a person that feels like this? I don't know. Fouled away by York. It's still a ball and 2 strikes. So if you are going to hang out, folks, 1, I appreciate it. And 2, I'm going to ask that you guys help me out today. Cheer me up. Bring up a fun topic to take my mind off of something right now. I would really appreciate it. BW's morale is as low as it's ever been, which is crazy because, again, the channel is doing great, and that just tells you the channel, as much as I need it to succeed in order to keep doing this, it's nowhere near as important to me as the Orioles playing well. And for the Orioles to be playing like they are right now, and therefore to be technical issues, it's just... Here's a base hit in the right field by Nick York. A diving attempt made by Blaze to keep it from getting through the infield. But I'm sorry, that's Jeremiah at second. And Jeremiah could not stop that ball getting into right field for a 2-out single. So that'll bring up Connor Griffin. Daniel's going to smoke one for me. Thanks, Daniel. Is there any way you could shotgun that 12 time zones away? Ball 1 to Connor Griffin, who had that double in his first at bat, but he has not had a hit since. He did get a walk in that first game, but he's 1 for 6. The 1-0 is inside, 2-0. Easter Sunday and BW's about to, I need to be resurrected. 2-0 pitch is in there for a strike. It does appear the stream right now has gone a solid 5 minutes without any issues. Maybe we're good to go for the rest of the afternoon. I'm not going to count on it, but just give me something to build off here, please. 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground towards second. Jeremiah will pick it up over to first in time, and the inning is over. But a 2-run homer with 2 down off the bat of Ryan O'Hearn has given the Pirates an early lead here. The Orioles are in danger of getting swept. They will be swept if they don't win here today, and they are down 2-0 after 1 inning. All right, so the scoreboard needs to be fixed. I see that. Working on that right now. Did that do anything? There it goes. Scoreboard is up. Charm City. This team isn't just going to magically change into a competitor. They only have one player, and that's Rogers. I mean, I can't agree with you there, Charles. I think they have more than one player. They're just a mess right now. They're just a mess. Adley Rutschman looks like he's having a bounce-back season. I'm happy to see that. I'm not going to sit here and say Gunnar Henderson isn't a real player on this team. Gunner's a good player. He'll get it going. What's that about Bassitt? That link, Matt, isn't going to work. And what am I going to do with a link? I'm streaming right now. But is that a link to like what? Sydney Sweeney's boobs popping out? Like what am I looking for? Don't get how Elias goes into every offseason and doesn't care for pitching. I mean, I don't know. How good is Framber Valdez doing right now? How good is Ron Harris Suarez doing right now? Are they doing good? There wasn't a whole lot of options out there. Swing and a miss by Sammy Basayo as we begin the second inning, folks.
Sammy.
Mayo is a bust. I mean, you know, what's crazy is that Mayo was brought in the first game of the series late as a defensive replacement, and then he has the game he has yesterday. I think that's the last time you'll ever see Mayo come in as a defensive replacement. Again, I think a lot of things that have gone on early in the season for Albarnez as a new manager is that he wants to put players in a situation that maybe normally they would not be used in. You know, a hitter lifted for a pinch hitter from the opposite side of the plate, a pitcher staying in to face an extra batter. Whatever it might be, it feels like Albarnez is trying to give a gesture to players that, like, hey, I believe in you. I think you can handle a same-sided pitcher in this spot. I believe you can reach back and get this final out of the inning, and I'm not going to go to the pin yet. You know, like, but I've counted, I don't have a running count, but I feel like I can count about 4 or 5 examples where making that decision or not making a move when typically you would is backfired on us. One of them involving this guy at the plate right now, Basayo, and Sammy just struck out on a 3-2 pitch. Basayo was up in game 1 of this series with 2 men on base late in the ball game. We had several right-handed options on the bat, including Ryan Mountcastle, which, in my opinion, if you're not going to pinch hit Sammy for Mountie in the DH spot late in the game where we're trying to drive in some runs, then what the hell is Mountcastle even doing on this team? O'Neill looks at strike 1. Tyler O'Neill at the plate. And the next pitch is a curveball outside. 1-1 on Tyler O'Neill. So I'm a little worried. I'm a little worried about how things are going. Not just how they're going, but how they're going to go. I'm worried. So Framber Valdez has been outstanding. Fantastic. Swing and a miss. O'Neill strikes out. Somebody, please put me out of my misery. Play-by-play with JJ and Rising Rhino. A couple of streaming buddies are both here today. I can't remember the last time both were in here together hanging out to watch me call a game. You guys picked a hell of a day to show up. This is the worst play calling I've done in the history of the channel, and you're here for it. How you doing? Dylan Beavers gets ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And the next pitch called a strike. It looked a bit inside, but we don't challenge. Not the right spot to challenge. Base is empty, 2 down. Beavers fouls the 1-1 away. Yeah, Nico, you put all of your comments in caps last time around. Don't you remember me yelling your comments? You weren't picking up on me kind of mocking the fact that you're all capsing everything? Yeah. Help me out and just keep it lowercase, okay? Unless it's like, a legit, like, holy cow, what just happened? It looks like the Pirates are going to challenge what was called a ball, and they're going to win the challenge. That is strike 3. And the Orioles just It looks like Ashcraft just struck out the side in order. Is that what we just watched in this inning? Is that what we just saw here? Pirates win a challenge on the ABS for a strike 3 to end the inning. And the Orioles, that was what? Bassitt striking out, O'Neill striking out, and Beavers striking out? Fantastic. We go to the next inning. God, could something go my way? Something? One thing today. One thing go my way. Please. One thing. The buffering issues. The Orioles suck. The offense sucks. The pitching sucks. The defense sucks. I got two of my buddies here probably laughing their ass off with the whole damn thing. Oh, I'm having a great time right now. I'm having a great frickin' time. Happy Easter, everybody. God. Pete Alonso's been solid at first base. Well, he needs to start hitting, David. This guy drove in, what, like 120 runs last year? This guy's been up to hit now like a dozen times here in the first week with runners in scoring position, 2 guys on base, and every time he comes up with people on base, he's striking out. He's getting his hits when it doesn't matter. It's driving me nuts. Here we go, bottom of the second inning. Somebody stop me. I'm spiraling downward. Spencer Horwitz at the plate. First pitch is a curveball low and in from Bassitt. Folks, I'm not even going to ask you to hit the like button today. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe. I'm not going to ask you to do anything. Just if you're here, that's enough. I can't believe you're here. Pitch is high. It's 2-0. By the way, if you're new, please don't misread my personality right now. This is not the typical me. I do love this team, and I give you the most passionate damn call I possibly can, game in and game out. But right now, I am just so frustrated. It is 3-0 on Horwitz. It is 3-0 on Horwitz. Me have a little faith? I'm the one having to tell other people to have faith. Of course I have faith. All I'm asking is right now, one thing go our way, and we just gave up a 4-pitch walk to the leadoff man. So no, it's one more reason for me to not have a little faith. It's a leadoff walk on 4 pitches. That's where we are right now. A little faith. I'm like the Pied Piper over here. I'm usually having to bring you guys down off the ledge. Henry Davis looks at a strike. Holy cow. I'm about to have a coronary. The 0-1 pitch. Inside 1-1. A super chat. That pitch is up and in. 2 balls and a strike. It's JJ trying to buy me some sanity.
Message for you, son.
Thank you, JJ.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
2-1 pitch. Outside, not close, 3-1 on the number 8 hitting catcher who's hitting 176. If you let this guy on base, Bassitt, I'm done with you. Pitch. Grounded foul off to the left. It's 3-2. JJ, thank you for the super chat. Folks, I can't do a good job pitching JJ's channel or Rhino's channel for that matter, but they're both YouTubers. They both do great jobs doing play-by-play. Check out their channel. Hi. I think. I don't know. Make up your mind. Do I have internet or don't I? Hi, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, a line drive, 112 mile an hour off the bat of O'Neal Cruz hits Chris Bassitt on the infield. Everybody's safe. A run scores. Base is still loaded. It's 3-0. A line drive caught by Alonso. He'll go first to home plate to get the force out there. That's the only out. First out of the inning. Alonso with a diving stop gets the runner at first. Can anybody hear me? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay. This is bad. Connect, god damn it. I'm back now? God. I don't believe you. I don't believe anybody that I'm back. If I'm back, it's only for a temporary amount of time, right? Hi, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, type in the number 1, please. It's 1-2 on Brian Reynolds with the bases loaded, 1 out. 3-0 Pirates. That pitch misses upstairs. It's 2-2. I'm going to lose subscribers today, not gain any. This is an absolute disaster. The 2-2 pitch drilled to right field. That ball is going to be caught up against the wall. That was nearly a grand slam. Tyler O'Neill with a nice catch in right field. It'll be a sacrifice fly, and it is now 4-0 Pirates here in the bottom of the second. I can take technical issues in a game that's watchable. I can take an awful watching game if the technical side is running smooth, but I cannot take nonstop technical issues and the Orioles shitting the bed all at the same time. I can't take it. I can't fucking take it. I am crashing out. There goes the runner. Oh, no, it's a check on the runner back at second base after the pitch. He's back safe. The count is 1-1 on Ryan O'Hearn. First and second, 2 down, 4-0. The score, I know the scoreboard isn't there's so many things not working. Hi, everybody. Hi, how you doing? Fly ball to center field. It'll be caught, and the inning is over. Yeah. Am I on the air? Don't know. Haven't a clue. Haven't a clue. No clue at all. How you doing, folks? You know what? I'm going to turn off the ads. The least I can do is turn off the ads at this point. Right? Turn off the ads. Turn them off. Will you let me? Everything's on a delay. My computer has absolutely shit the bed. It's completely fucked. What happened? This might be the right day for Albie to get tossed. Albie just got tossed. This is it. This is what we needed. This is what we needed. Albie getting tossed. Hi, everybody. Craig Albanez just got tossed for the first time. Can you hear me? Great. 31 people here. What a disaster. Everybody's given up. They should. Down to 27. Fuck! 25. Everyone is leaving quickly. God damn it. Am I on the air? Can anyone let me know if I'm on the air? I'm going to go over to my Discord, I guess. I'm on now. Well, I just went to my Discord to see if there was anything that might be helpful. Nothing there. It's a disaster. So Albanez got tossed. Ground ball to the right side, diving stop, a flip to the pitcher covering, and the Orioles are retired. 1, 2, 3. If you can hear the sound of my voice, let me at least get one thing said. And I called this in my Discord. I said, Albie needs to get tossed. If this team's going to wake up, Albie needs to get tossed. And Albanez just found a reason to get thrown out of a ball game. It looks like Blaze Alexander was trying to call for time. The umpire did not grant it. And then Blaze got rung up on a pitch he wasn't ready for. Albarnez was barking, and Albarnez is tossed. Folks, that might be the best thing that happens today. And again, I said this. This team needs a kick in the ass, and Albarnez needs to wake up, and this ejection might help for games after today. I don't know what's going to happen today. It's not looking too good to me, but after today, heading to Chicago to play the White Sox starting tomorrow night, I would hope that this ejection is going to have a positive effect going forward. What it's going to do to help today, I don't know. I don't know if the team's going to have it in them to come back down this much. I certainly don't have it in me. So apparently right now the stream is working. For how long, I don't know. But let me just say this. I turned off the ads. I don't know if you guys had heard that, but in the previous 5 minutes or so, while things were screwing up, I said, well, the least I can do is turn off the ads. So those are off now for the remainder of the ball game. How long am I going to be able to call it? I don't know. Because honestly, my mental health is really being tested right now. Like, I don't want to crash out and, like, destroy all the equipment sitting here. I already knocked down my green screen. I don't know if anybody saw that. That's cheap. I don't want to break something expensive. But I'm getting there. Who, the previous year, put up decent numbers. Pitched in the World Series, for God's sakes. Am I not on the air? I don't see anybody replying in the chat. I'm about to sign off. Let me see what you guys are seeing. I'm just going to open up my own YouTube and see what it is you guys are watching. Payoff pitch to Horwitz, fouled away. We are in the bottom of the third, 6-0 Pirates. And I am ready to jump off a cliff. All right, so here's the game. You're replying in the chat. I'm about to sign off. Huh? Well, that's running okay. Hey, Horwitz just struck out. Oh, it's Cade Povich is on. All right, so Povich will not be starting the opening game at the White Sox. Yes and no. Not a good baseball team right now, Charles. Not a good baseball team right now. Look, 2024, first half, we were a good baseball team. Second half, we were not. So within a season, a team can go from good to bad, and I have to believe that within a season, a team can go from bad to good. Right now, we're bad. Right. You heard me say I turned off the ads. I just want you to know I'm trying to think whatever I can do to apologize for this. Here's a fly ball to center field. Taveras will make the catch and the inning is over. We go to the fourth inning, 6-0 Pirates. I don't know what else to do. My stream is just in a constant state of flux. The only thing I can think to do is to try to talk to the owner of this building and see if maybe I can arrange to have some dedicated, which means that Ashcraft has faced the minimum 9 batters through 3 innings. Called strike, 1-1 on Ward. It's showing Henry Davis up here on the screen. Like nothing. Like it's like the Wi-Fi is just constantly turning itself on and off over and over again. One-two pitch to Ward. Up and away, 2-2. Did Rhino and JJ take off? I can't blame them. But I'm kind of glad they left because how embarrassing is this? Here's a ball that's mishandled by O'Hearn. It's going to roll behind him. And that's going to put Taylor Ward at second base. That is going to go down as a double. 4th double already of the season for Taylor Ward. The Orioles with the runner in scoring position for the first time today. What? This is amazing. So my touchpad is crapped out on the same day, too. This is insane. Touchpad is all wonky. Every action I'm doing on my laptop right now is taking so much effort. It's like somebody came in and set things up in order to drive me as crazy as possible. There's the first out of the inning made by Gunnar Henderson. It's going to move Ward up to third base with 1 out. The Orioles have a chance to get 1 run on the board. With Alonso at the plate, 1 down, and a runner at third. First pitch to Alonso is low and away. Hi, everybody. Jay Zirk, thank you, buddy. Sorry about today. This ball's hit to right field. If it's in play, well, it's not. It's out of play. Full count on Basayo, folks, if you can hear me. A run in, Alonso at second base, 1 down. And a swing and a miss, Sammy down on strikes. I can't stick a fork in the team, Orioles. I have a channel. My loyalty to the team does not waver. It doesn't matter how bad they're doing. And I'm here to call every game. So that's where I'm at. Want to know the count on Tyler O'Neill? 2 down, Alonso at second base. The Orioles have gotten the first run of the day in. It is a 6-1 Pirate lead at the moment. O'Neill looks at a slider upstairs. It's 2-0. Wow, chased a bad slider on 2-0. 2 balls, 1 strike. All right. I'm gonna do a hard restart. Hey, look at me. Christ. I think I'm back on right now. Am I on? Hello, hello, hello. I think I'm back on. I think I'm alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think I'm alone now. The beating of my exploding heart is the only sound. Holy shit. All right, so I just did a full restart. I guess that's what it took. I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. Dylan Beavers is at the plate, folks. Where are we in the ball game? You know better than me. I just had 2 or 3 nervous breakdowns in the last hour. Beavers with a fly ball in the shallow left center. Shortstop Griffin will go out and make the catch. Welcome back. Your dreams are your ticket out. Pete Alonso did indeed drive in a run. The Orioles got 1. And what was what? I don't know. I don't know anymore, everybody. Folks, if you're here right now, you're here because You care about my well-being? You want to see my mental health improve? This fucking computer. Here's a ground ball backhanded by Griffin. Deep in the hole, it's short, but the throw to first will be late. And it's an infield hit for Jeremiah Jackson. 19 pitches, 2 innings from Povich. Yes, Cade Povich. Originally, the scuttlebutt was, well, we're calling him up today because we plan to use him to start tomorrow. Tomorrow still does not have an official starter announced. It looks like it won't be Povich. Povich will pitch now, and I guess Albert Suarez will start tomorrow. That's my best guess. Who knows what the Orioles are doing these days? Who knows what they're doing? You know? Yeah, the sub count has not moved today, and nor should it, George, because this has been an absolute train wreck. I'm somehow up to 2,000 views, but the average view duration, which is normally about 9 minutes per view, which is really, really strong. It might not sound strong, but it is. And just to give you a comparison, average view right now, 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Which means there's a lot of people that checked out my channel today, saw that it was a disaster, left, and they may never come back again. That's what having a bad stream can do to a channel that's trying to grow. All right. Well, for now, things look to be working. I'm here. Welcome back. Why don't we do a lag check? And we'll just sit and talk about this game. I might not do my typical play-by-play calling. I need a chance to just relax, folks. I really do. For my own mental health. We got another 53 games to go after today. I want to be ready for those. I can't get any more upset today than I already have become. This day has been ruined. Even if the Orioles come back, I feel awful. Mentally, emotionally, physically, you know, the whole damn thing. So yeah, we have Blaze Alexander at the plate right now. Okay. I'm trying to get this stupid game up. Where are you? Gamecast. It's 2-2 on Blaze. It's Tavares over at second base. I think I said that was Jeremiah. Leody Tavares with the infield hit. And then did he steal second base? He's on second right now. Oh, now I'm getting. Now I'm getting a ghost audio track. I can't. Oh my God! Apparently Leo Messi just scored with a header. Okay, he can go away now. There we go. Wow. Alexander strikes out on a curveball, and the inning is over. The Orioles are down 6-1 as we go to the bottom of the fifth. That's half a ball game right there. That's half a ball game. I felt like I just spent about 5 straight days sitting in this chair. All right, so folks, I've restarted the computer. So far, I have not seen any issues. Apparently, a hard restart is what was needed. Okay? So, we're going to do a lag check. I promise it'll be the last one today, because if there are any more issues beyond this today, I am going to sign off. I have to. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm giving up on the team or giving up in general. I'm just trying to make a judgment call for my own well-being. I cannot crash out any more than I already have today. I got 153 more games. I want to call them as well as I can. And any other issues today, I got to just call it a day. It's Easter Sunday. I feel like maybe you guys can give me a little bit of forgiveness. If there's ever a day to show a little bit of forgiveness, why not Easter? Yeah, Messi plays for the Orioles now. Messi scores on a header, and the Orioles have taken the lead. Oh, my God. What happened? I mean, right now, everything seems to be fine. I guess we're good to go. I don't know. I can't ever feel comfortable. But I should have just... All right, from now on, anytime I've got weird issues like that, I just got to do a hard restart. It's going to take like 10 minutes to get back, but it's better than fucking around for 45 minutes and getting nowhere. So that'll be the plan going forward. Sorry for this, everybody. So a quick lag check. Type in this number as soon as you hear it, and let's see where we are. The number is 9. I should have gone with 0, because that's how this stream should be scored. But type in the number 9, please, if you can. There we go. It's working. We're working again. Matt, Big Jim, Chowa, Phantom, Bam. Thanks, guys. Ryan, George. Okay, we're good. Daniel. Okay, thanks, guys. Wins. Boy, I'm just exhausted. First pitch is... Where was that? Did they call that a ball? I didn't see the umpire indicate strike. That was certainly bottom of the zone, middle of the plate from Povich. But there's no scoreboard up for Masson right now. Ground ball to first. It doesn't matter. Alonso picks it cleanly, takes it to the bag for the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. We've got a point. Yay. I want a point. I want a pointed medical instrument to enter my skull and give me a lobotomy. That curveball misses from Povich, gets away from Bassitt for ball 1. Nick York at the plate has reached twice on a single and a hit by pitch. I mean, what didn't go wrong here? Since pitch 1, here's a ball backhanded in the hole by Gunnar. The throw to first, a good stretch by Alonso, helps get this out. 2 down in the inning. All right. To help me get over a very embarrassing hour or more of technical fuck-ups and Oriole garbage play, let me ask you guys there in the Charm City chat right now. Let's see who wants to be honest and share a story. Can you guys let me know of your most embarrassing crash-out experience? It doesn't have to be too personal. I mean, if it's something going on like with your spouse, you know, or a family thing or something, you don't have to get into that. But maybe you're like trying to put some IKEA furniture together and you just lose your frickin' mind. Maybe you're just trying to, I don't know, just do something that seems so very simple and it just ain't working and you lose your mind. Let me know if you've got a story like that, or you just lost it and you... Just so I feel like I'm not the only one out here. That would be great. David peed his pants playing pinball one time. Did you tilt? Whenever I pee, I have to tilt in the morning. My aim isn't so good. Here's a foul ball. Connor Griffin at the plate. Daly at the job. I mean, I want a nice specific story that maybe in hindsight, and in the moment, obviously you're losing your mind, but maybe something you can look back at and kind of laugh about, like, why did I lose my mind over that? Here comes the pitch from Povich. By the way, Masson with no scoreboard. Maybe there's just something going on today. Dropped my cymbals at a hotel resort in front of a large dinner crowd. Drummer nightmare. Oof. So it just made like the loudest, and it just echoed in the. You're like in a ballroom or something, and it just echoed, and there's all these people there, all dressed up. That's ball 4 to Connor Griffin. All right, thank you, Steve. That helps. After receiving my PC, I found they gave me one with a broken graphics card. Spammed their email for 2 hours afterwards, calling them mean words. Oh, yeah. I mean, how do you not get angry about that? I just lost it when my nephew called me gay. Okay. This just happened? I don't think he crashed out as hard as I did. At least I hope he didn't. How old is the nephew? I mean, if we're talking like 8 years old or something, as an 8-year-old kid, I probably called a lot of people who weren't gay. Little kids say things that aren't necessarily true or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay, but it sounds like, Chawa, you're not. And you didn't want that to be said to you, but it's your nephew. How old's your nephew? Maybe this isn't something to get more details on. Pitch from Cade Povich, curveball. Where'd that miss? Bottom of the zone. Where'd that miss? I mean, it's a perfect curveball. It starts above the zone, hits the bottom of the zone. Well, instead of challenging that pitch, now Spencer Horwitz is going to reach on the very next pitch with a base hit to left field. Connor Griffin up to second base. It's happening yesterday. All right, now my brain is about to just shut down. I just read present tense and past tense at the same time. And now my brain is melting. It's happening yesterday. No, it happened tomorrow. Huh? What? All right, well, it'll be okay, Chawa. And please, again, if that caused you to crash out, I hope it's not at the level I'm at. Your 6-year-old nephew called you gay. This is what 6-year-old boys do. That's gay. You're fine. Here's a fly ball to left field, left center field, caught by Tavares, and the inning is over. Couple of runners get on, but Povich gets out of it. We go on now to the, where are we? 6th inning. Big Jim with a super chat. Oh, Big Jim. I don't deserve it today, man. I really don't.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Thank you, Big Jim. Big Jim says, in celebration of a working stream. For now, Big Jim. For now. No promises. But it does seem like night and day. After doing the hard restart, it does seem like night and day. Everything seems to be absolutely working smooth. I'm afraid to say it because, you know, Murphy's Law and all. There was an old riding lawnmower that broke down one too many times after an exhausting. Oh, you know, you just reminded me of something. Starting up. God, I remember. My dad had one of those, you know, ripcord startup lawnmowers, and he was trying to get it cranked, and he was so pissed off that the more it wouldn't start, the harder and harder he was cranking. All right, you can laugh here. But yeah, my dad, he was just cranking it, like harder and harder. Like, start, goddammit, start. And you know what he did? His like, what is this muscle? Your whatever. This muscle right here. He had popped it. He had popped that muscle. The tricep, I guess? Or this is the tricep. I guess the bicep. Yeah. He popped his bicep muscle. He absolutely popped it. Absolutely popped it. And it was messed up because my dad like had one Popeye arm and then like this arm for like a year had to be, kind of work its way, like the muscle kind of had to repair itself and grow its way back in there. But yeah, he was just yanking it too much. But man, he was so mad, and then it all ends with that. Yeah, so that's the kind of thing I'm talking about, folks. Especially as men, I don't think women crash out as much as men do whenever we get annoyed by something that's not working. It's like, just work. Taylor Ward is at the plate, leading off the top of the 6th inning, and we've got a nice count right now of 3 balls and a strike. Hey, what do you say we rally? There's a strike at the bottom of the zone. It's 3-2. So top of the order here for the Orioles. If we're going to get back in this game, I think with the top of the order up, we need a couple of runs in this inning. Minimum. Called strike 3. My God, Ward had a 3-0 count and then ends with a called strike 3 with the bat on his shoulders. One of those days, folks. One of those weeks. And so far, the month of April has not been very kind. That entire Twin series was in March, right? I think we have, what, 1 win in April? Yikes. Here's Gunnar Henderson. There's a called strike. First pitch was a ball. It's 1-1. Oh, Matt, I didn't even read the second half of your story. I didn't realize the next day you put it out in the field and blew it up. Wow, see, that's hardcore. You went to sleep thinking about it. Woke up the next day. Normally, you have a bad day. You wake up the next day. You got a clear head. You start to say, all right, it's a new day, clean slate. But no, you're like, I'm waking up and I'm going to blow that sumbitch up. And you did. Gunnar with a fly ball to right field and deep. That ball's back. That ball is a leaping grab at the 375-foot sign by Ryan O'Hearn. O'Hearn robs us again. I mean, this one wasn't really a robbery. I think a more athletic outfielder is going to make this catch look a little more simple, but O'Hearn, either way, makes a catch in deep right center field for the second out. And this pitch, what happened here? Pete Alonso. The ball landed to the backstop, but I missed the pitch. It's 1-0. I guess it was just a very wild pitch from Ashcraft. By the way, he's up to 83 pitches right now. Trying to get through 6 innings. The count now 1-1 on Alonso.
Elsewhere, Texas visiting South Carolina. Rubber game here. Remember, South Carolina won the opener on Thursday night.
Here's a ball hit to center field. It's going to be caught by O'Neal Cruz, and the inning is over. Late innings starting now. 7th inning coming up. The Pirates have a 6-1 lead. 6-1, half dozen the other. So our only win in April is on April Fool's Day. Perfect. Perfect, I say. Yeah, folks, at this point right now, maybe it's because of stuff going on my end. But I have been able to watch the game. The game has been fine on my second laptop. I really haven't missed anything. It's just been being able to call it for you. So I've been watching. This has been really bad. Chris Bassitt looks awful. 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 Absolutely awful. We can't seem to get a 1-year contract on a veteran pitcher that helps us to save our lives. By the way, what is Sagano's ERA? I looked at Sagano. His first start for the Rockies in Denver was a good one. I mean, if Sagano has got an ERA... Hey, folks, Sagano has an ERA right now with the Rockies of 1.93 and a whip of 0.86 in Denver for the Rockies. What is wrong with us? And now I'm going to type in Chris Bassitt. And, oh, that's not the current. No, that's not current. Bassitt's now sitting with an ERA of 14.21. Yes. Yes. There's a strike to Jake Mangum, who will now bat right-handed against the lefty Povich. 0-1 on Mangum. Hard hit ball, foul ball, third base side. So they have not updated Bassitt's numbers here, but maybe I can do the math myself. So 6 hits and 4 walks in his first start. That was in 4 1/3 innings. Another 6 hits and 2 walks. So that's 12 hits and 6 walks. That's 18 base runners and 6 1/3 innings. That's a whip of about 3. That's 3 base runners per inning so far as an Oriole for Chris Bassitt. One game was in Toronto. Well, that's still a hitter's park. And it's a very good Blue Jays lineup, so I'm still going to say that's pretty damn impressive. Phantom, nice try, but to tell me that he did it in Toronto doesn't really make it any different to me. What would you rather do? Face the Blue Jay lineup in Toronto or pitch in Colorado facing, I don't know, the Giants or the Cardinals or the... I don't know, the Brewers. I mean, I think it's kind of a wash. That's a good Blue Jay lineup. You'd rather face the Jays lineup in Toronto. Well, can we somehow agree that it's at least close? I don't think it's a slam dunk to face like any random team. With, you know, half the league being certainly not as good as the Blue Jays, for sure. I got a better than 50-50 chance of drawing a team like, I don't know, the Twins or the Nats or the A's or somebody. But anyway. Either way, Bassitt has been awful. Yeah. The count was 2-2 on O'Neal Cruz. I am just, I'm already grading my play calling today at a 0. So that's why I'm doing a half-assed job, admittedly, right now. Not calling pitches like I should. It's 2-2 on Cruz with a runner at first, nobody out, in the bottom of the 6th. This is a mulligan for BW. I hope you guys... Cruz just lifted off to center field. That ball sounded like a cannon off the bat. It is into the Pirates' hedge and straightaway center field for a 2-run homer. 8-1 Pirates. 1-6 when Rogers doesn't pitch after today, it would appear. That was a cannon blast. That was a very, very loud hit off of the bat of O'Neill Cruz. Popped up, right center field. O'Neill moving in far. Good God! Taveras, the center fielder, that was his ball. He let Tyler O'Neill have it. That ball just kept carrying back towards center. Tyler O'Neill had to sprint and barely caught the ball. This is just like, it's Murphy's Law. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, figure out a way to make anything as bad as it can be, and that's what's happening right now. All I'm asking is that nobody gets injured, okay? Because everything, this game is over in my humble view. So let's just get out of this without any injuries. That's all I can ask at this point. Brian Reynolds has got a 2-0 count. Povich has missed on back-to-back pitches. By the way, I said this twice, but I'm not sure if you heard it because this is the first time I'm saying it since we did the restart, I think. But I did turn off the ads for this game once things started getting shitty. I turned off the ads because you guys should not have to sit through ads or have to skip out of them or whatever. That's ball 4. Another base runner for Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds draws a walk. Ryan O'Hearn coming up, already 2 for 3 today with 4 RBI. He's got a 2-run homer and a 2-run double. Drew French is going to come talk to Povich. Earl says a better, I think he wants to say record, but that word is missing, but yeah. Well, they won that series against Toronto, right? I can't help but beat myself up today. Again, I'm going to, every day is a new day. I do a lot of meditating out here. I know how to clear my mind. I know how to come back the next day. It's just today is a lost day. I'm sorry. Happy Easter, everybody. Ryan O'Hearn coming up after a mound meeting with Drew French. O'Hearn versus Povich. First pitch is at the bottom of the zone for a strike. I really thought after the way we lost yesterday that we would, not look anything like this. This was, honestly, it's not just a bad game, but it's a bad game following a bad game. And, coming into the game, knowing that if you lose, you get swept. I mean, it's just ground ball. Diving stop by Alonso. I got to tell you what, Alonso's been showing off some leather today. He keeps that ball from getting into right field and will get it to Povich covering the bag for the second out. Reynolds moves up to second base on this ground ball. 2 down in the inning for Nick York. Curveball in there for a strike to York. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if that happens, if Sagano finishes the season with the Rockies with a better pitching line than he did with us. That's just going to blow my mind. Swing and a miss. York chased a bad curveball low and away. And with a tag applied to complete the strikeout, the inning is over. We go to the 7th inning now, the late innings. Bring them on. The Orioles are down by 7. By the way, today's 7th inning stretch ritual is going to be a very muted version. Just so you know, in the hat, you're not going to be seeing the hat today. I don't want the hat to be anywhere near me right now. I'm the one with so much bad luck right now. I feel like I could damage the hat. The hat is going to stay out of the picture today. Framber Valdez with a .80 ERA. Garrett Crochet, available for trade 2 winters ago. We don't do it. Boston does. Garrett Crochet, runner-up Cy Young Award winner. Max Fried was a free agent pitcher. Yeah, he wanted a long-term deal. High annual salary. But apparently we have the money. He goes to the Yankees. He's an all-star for them. Freddie Peralta was available for trade this offseason. We couldn't figure out how to make that work. Framber Valdez, we courted him for a solid month and a half. We were apparently the front runners for about a month. Well, that didn't happen. Ranger Suarez, we kicked the tires there, but he goes to a rival. He's with Boston. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I'm kind of getting fed up with the being the, bridesmaid and all these pitching acquisitions. We're left with the leavings. Here are the scraps. Baltimore, good luck with them. Sammy Bassitt takes a first pitch strike. We are in the top of the 7th. Bassitt has struck out both times today, 2nd and 4th innings. Swing and a miss. Chased a slider. It's 0-2. You know what I want to watch? I want to watch Masson's post-game coverage of this game. I want to see them put a positive spin on everything and give us our next prop bet for the next game. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And Bassitt is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. His average now, what is it, like $1.25 or something? Man, oh man, when it rains, it pours. Tyler O'Neill with a base hit in the left field, a 1-out single, his first hit of the day. Orioles fan, that's why I don't watch that show. Because, you get to hear the spin. Why wouldn't you? You're talking about the son of one of the owners of the team. It's kind of a biased point of view, wouldn't you say? And then you're also bombarded with betting ads and casino tie-ins and guests coming in to sell something, and you got to sit there and, not my kind of programming. Dylan Beavers is at the plate. Here's a ground ball up the middle. And that's going to get through. A base hit. A diving attempt by Griffin, but it sneaks under his glove. And the Orioles have runners at first and third here with 1 away. Base hit for Beavers. We've got a runner at third with less than an out, or less than 2 out, I should say. Maybe we can, I don't know, get a run here. 160 for Bassitt. See, but I'm showing 0 for 2, 160. This is not updated for me on ESPN. Folks, I think there are issues going on beyond just my computer at this point. Because it looks like Masson has had issues today with their score bug. I'm refreshing constantly, and they're still saying it's the end of the 6th. They have not shown any new stats for the 7th inning with the Orioles up to hit right now. So Bassitt is 160 with an 0 for 2, but he's 0 for 3, so it's a little bit lower, I'd say, Charles. But I'm not sure what it is. Leody Taveras has a 0-2 count. Please make contact. That pitch, whoa. Very high. Nearly got away from Davis. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, Dr. DeLay should be enjoying. Wow, fastball right down the middle, and Taveras just stares at it with a runner at third and less than 2 out. How are you looking at a fastball right down the middle with 2 strikes with a runner at third and less than 2 out? I don't know what the hell is wrong with this team, but there's so many things wrong, I don't even know where to start. This ball bounces into Jeremiah. I mean, folks, I'm still looking for that one comprehensive win, and instead I'm looking at a comprehensive loss. This is exposing everything wrong. I don't expect every game to go this way, but you got to learn from a game like this anyway. In fact, that reminds me of a quote that I read from Ryan Helsley after the loss yesterday that didn't quite sit well with me. I should bring it up and read it to you guys. So there was one word in that quote that made me go, what the hell are you saying? 1-1 pitch to Jeremiah, low and away, 2-1. Let me bring up this quote. After the loss yesterday, Ryan Helsley had something to say. Here's a ground ball through the hole on the right side. There's a 2-out base hit for Jeremiah Jackson. O'Neill will score easily from third, and the Orioles have their second run of the day. It's 8-2. Still down 6. Where is this quote? Maybe it's on Jake Rill's page. Blaze Alexander takes a cut at a curveball and misses. It's 0-1 to Blaze. Here we go. Are you guys ready for this? The 0-1 to Blaze. That's low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Orioles closer Ryan Helsley, quote, following yesterday's loss, "We've got a lot of talent in here, all across the board. It's obviously been frustrating not winning games, and to lose a game like that when you lead the whole way just adds to it. But hopefully we can learn from it and move on." Does anybody know what word bothers me in this quote? To lose a game like that when you lead the whole way just adds to it, but hopefully we can learn and move on. What word bothers you, folks? Here's the 2-1 to Blaze. It's up and away. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Orioles fan. There is no hopefully in this situation. You learn from it and move on. That's the quote. That's how you end the quote. We're going to learn from this and move on. Not hopefully. There's nothing to be hopeful about, because if you don't learn from it and you don't move on, then we're fucked. So drop that word hopefully, you moron. The hell are you saying that for? 3-2 on Blaze Alexander. 2 down, runners at first and second. I'm glad you guys picked up on the word that got me upset. What do you mean, hopefully? Yeah, I got into a drunk driving accident. Hopefully I don't do that again. No, stop drinking. Stop drinking and driving. And that way you don't have to hope it doesn't happen. Three-two pitch is fouled away by Alexander. It's still a full count, 2 out with runners at first and second for the Orioles. Hopefully. You know what that kind of quote reminds me of? It is what it is. Hopefully, the way the Orioles are playing right now is it just is what it is. Hopefully. Exactly. Hopefully. 3-2 on Blaze. Long at bat here. Another payoff pitch. Fouled away. Hopefully, Fly By Night doesn't start watching another team. Well, please don't, hopefully, because I don't want to use you as a viewer. Oh, God. I mean, you know, swing and a miss. Man, a long at bat by Alexander. It ends in a strikeout. The Orioles leave 2 men on, and this inning is over. There was a chance to make it a little bit interesting. Not happening. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. Folks, it's 7th inning stretch time. Time to throw some cakes on the griddle. All right, now that tradition's out of the way, on to the bottom of the 7th. I'll be right back. Folks, somebody do a wellness check on me here before tomorrow's game. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, 1 cake. Nobody's allowed more than 1 cake in the chat today. Just a single solitary cake. All right, let's have some fun with our old pal over at the Yankee play-by-play channel. Oh, gosh darn it. No, it's not on. Damn it. All right. Enjoy.
2-2. Hit in the air to right center field and deep. Going back. It is 11-0 Blue Jays. This gotta be one of the most disgusting fucking turn of events I have ever watched. I mean, the New York Yankees as a whole should be a fucking shame to themselves that they are not only losing, they are taking an absolute thrashing, Diddy style, with no Vaseline whatsoever, no baby oil, nothing. They are getting balls dragged over their fucking foreheads like a group of bitches is what is happening right now for the New York Yankees. One of the nastiest, disgusting displays of baseball I have ever watched. This one is hit in the air to left field. There's 2 outs. Who gives a fuck? 2 away. Stick a fork in the Yankees. They're done, baby. Stick a fork in them.
All right. Well, that clip isn't that old, folks. I guess even the first place Yankees have a bad day once in a while. Welcome back. Cade Povich is still on the mound. As we begin the bottom of the 7th inning, it's Connor Griffin leading off for the Pirates. He's 0 for 2. Curveball in the dirt from Povich. Yes, sir. One of those days. Hey, folks, we're 2 likes away from 100. I don't deserve it, but it would be nice to get to 100. Just saying. Subscriber count appears to have not moved today. I can't really blame that either. Why should I? Oh, maybe it went up to 4110. I don't know. Thanks if you did subscribe. I promise you it's better than this normally. Not even normally. This is the worst stream I've ever done. Bar none. Bar none. Worst stream ever. Between my end of the bargain and our team's end of the bargain, worst stream in 2 years plus of the channel's history. Here's a curveball fouled away. It's 1-2 on Connor Griffin. Looks like Gregory Soto is leaning over the Pirate bullpen to have a chat with Albert Suarez in the Oriole bullpen. A couple of former teammates chatting it up. That pitch is low and in. 2-2 on Connor Griffin. Yeah, I think we'll see Albert pitch tomorrow. Swing and a miss, and Griffin strikes out. So Griffin, after that double, his first at-bat on Friday, and then I think he had a walk as well. He has not had another hit since that first hit. Maybe you're not so good after all there, Connor. That averaged down to $111. Spencer Horwitz looks at a called strike. You know what? Tomorrow I'm going to go out and get laid.
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
That does it. Thank God I live in an area of the world where all I got to do is take a cab about 15 minutes from here, walk into a nice gentleman's club, and spend an hour with a lady. Legally. Just for a few shekels. I deserve it. Holy cow. I need a break today. So, folks, you might see a completely different BW for tomorrow night's game against the White Sox. A much more relaxed, much more at ease BW as Povich walks Horowitz with 1 down. The runner at first, 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Henry Davis. Yep, it's time to hit the old red light district. I have not been there since before COVID. But, what is that, 5 years? 6 years? I guess I'm due. All right. That settles it. Tomorrow. Yeah, post-nut BW. Come back and see the difference. Hey, nice basket catch by Jeremiah on a fly ball. Hit into a tricky area of the foul territory down the right field line. Jackson cutting between Alonso, the first baseman, and O'Neill, the right fielder, makes a basket catch. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, folks, I feel no guilt or shame in pay for play. Why should I? 2 people are happy. Somebody's getting paid. Somebody's getting laid. What's the problem?
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
I mean, I'm just trying to find a way to relax. What am I going to do? Go out and start courting somebody? Try to build a relationship and see how it works out? I need instant results. And I know exactly where to go. Here's a comebacker to Povich. He'll throw to first and the inning is over. Folks, we go to the 8th inning. BW's making plans to get laid tomorrow on this Easter Sunday. Oh, my God, I need a break. I'll be right back, folks. I got to go see if the expiration date on my condom is expired already, or I don't know. I'll be right back.
This is great iced tea.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Mondi the monster...
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
All right, that's right, folks. We're going to make lemonade out of these lemons. BW is going to go get his pipes clean tomorrow. I don't know what you guys got planned. Happy Easter to you and your family. Yeah. I'm back. How you doing? I just want to go on a bender. I don't care. I don't know. Put out a few bumps. I'll do a couple of rails. I'll hit the strip club. I don't know. How else can I get into trouble? I just want to just commit every sin that's within legal bounds. I don't know. I'm going to eat a lot. I'm going to stuff my face with some garbage food. What else can I do? I don't know. Just I want to. I gotta be reckless. I gotta go on a bender, folks. You might not see me for a while. If I'm not here tomorrow, you know, it's either a very good or very bad reason. I'll be here tomorrow. Jose Urquidy is on the pitch for the Pirates here in the 8th inning. Top of the order for the Orioles. First pitch to Taylor Ward is in there for a strike. Ward has a couple of hits today. That one's low and away. Thanks for getting us over 100 likes, folks. The turnout is low today. I could chalk it up as, well, it's Easter Sunday. There's also a lot of other sports going on and what have you. So I'll just use that as my feel better about it all excuse. This one's fouled off. It's 1-2 on Ward. Don't take off all your clothes and run in public. Well, Earl, I'm happy to report that will never happen. Why? Because what you're asking me to do involves running. And BW doesn't run unless he's being chased. That's his motto. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Ward. I ain't running nowhere. 2-2 pitch. Still 2-2 on a foul ball. Hey, what do you say? We got the top of the order up. What do we say we bat around and get back into the ball game? 2-2. Line drive. In the left field for a base hit. Taylor Ward has a 3-hit day. Yeah, I can't even skip. I can't even gallop. I can't sashay. I mean, I can only walk. And I'm lucky about that. Folks, Tyler Ward with a 3-hit day is now batting .343. Yeah, I saw the shuttle launch to the moon, Big Jim. First moon excursion since, I believe, what is it, 74 or 72? I was born in 77. So I'm excited, yeah. There's never been anybody on the moon while I've been alive. At least not from the U.S., right? 72, yeah. So that was the year my sister was born. My brother would have been 2. It's 0-2 on Gunnar Henderson. He is 0 for 3 today. A strikeout, a ground out, and a fly out. He's got the trifecta. There's a foul ball, still 0-2 on Gunnar. The Orioles have some hits. I mean, Ward has a 3-hit day. Alonso 1 for 3. O'Neill 1 for 3. Beavers 1 for 3. Taveras 1 for 3. Jackson 1 for 3. So 6 of the 9 batters in the lineup have helped with the bat, but just 2 runs on the board. That's a double play ball. If Gunnar can beat it out, nope, he can't. Gunnar Henderson hits into a double play. I mean, he barely does that. He has to hit it just right in order to not beat out a double play. And hot damn if he didn't hit into a double play. It's that kind of day, folks. It's that kind of day. When is AIBW going to call a game? Well, the beauty of it, Chowa, is that you'll never know. You'll never know when the switch happens. You might be dealing with AIBW right now. How are you to know? How is anybody to be able to prove that I'm not AI? Pete Alonso with a pitch low and away. It's a ball and a strike. I mean, you guys know I like to sing songs. AI can sing songs. He can go make an AI song right now, and it'll sound just as bad as all the others. 2-1 the count on Alonso. Swing and a miss. No, AIBW, probably the difference you're going to tell is that I'll do like everybody else and use some kind of filter to take away any features of my face or body that I'm not comfortable with and just make them all look better to my liking, you know. Get rid of a few wrinkles. Maybe get rid of my man boobs. You know, a more attractive BW. This pitch is fouled away. It's 2-2 on Pete Alonso. 2 down, bases empty. We're in the top of the 8th. Gunner's actually down to 216 after this 0 for 4. But hey, I mean, he got the average up yesterday. This is what happens. I mean, we still need to play about another week of games before we can really look at these batting averages and start to make something out of it. Because one game can still make an average go up or down 50 points. And Alonso strikes out. The inning is over. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The Pirates have a chance to add on one more time. They lead it 6-1. 8-2. Sorry. What am I looking at? Why does it say 6? Oh. Is my scoreboard still say? God, this is so bad. Everything has been wrong today. But this is after I did the reset, so that should still be working. Scoreboard. Refresh. Refresh. Wait, it's Monday morning here already. So yeah, this is going to be a Monday. I'm going to have to, but we have a night game tomorrow, which means I can actually get a, yeah, I'm getting laid tomorrow. That's it. I'm getting laid. Let's go. Hey, JJ, thanks for those super chats earlier. That money will be used tomorrow for BW to get his pipes cleaned. I appreciate it.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Thanks, JJ. And who else sent that super chat in earlier? See if I can find it. Big Jim. Yeah, Big Jim. Thanks a lot, man, for helping me get laid tomorrow. Normally, this money would go toward things like paying the rent, buying food, help pay for my prescriptions. Not today. Did David ask me a question? I don't see a question. Fully fitting into today's action for holidays. Oh yeah, holiday having a bad game. Perfect. Oh, it'll be more than a mental health day. It'll be a physical health day. Swinging a I got to remember how it works. You got to go in there, you got to buy a lady drink, and I got to be like, "Well, I don't really drink." What will you have? An orange juice with vodka in it? No. First last PE8CW says new Jimmy. Oh wow, $5. I can buy a whole pack over here for that. Thanks, folks. Send me money so BW can get laid. It's fantastic.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
This is going to go down as the most bizarre stream in the history of this channel. I'm calling it now. I might be on another 10, 20 years. It won't ever get this weird. 2-1 pitch. Little tapper back to the pitcher. And Povich will spin and throw and get O'Neill Cruz at first base for the first out here in the bottom of the 8th. Folks, if you want me to get the full experience, just saying, I'm about $20 short from the full experience. If you guys really want to, give BW a much deserved treat tomorrow. I can't believe I'm doing this. Shut up, BW. Happy Easter. Happy Easter. Thanks again, First Last, for the new Jimmy hat.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
I mean, for $5 out here, I might be able to pop one of those boner pills. I don't think I need it, but hell. Just in case, it's been so long. Swing and a miss. We expect a lot. Oh, you'll get a live stream. Hell, the lady I meet with is probably going to expect one too. 1-2 on Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 4. That one's hit in the left center. He's 1 for 5. A base hit for Lau with 1 down. We're in the bottom of the 8th. The show must go on, you're damn right. That's right. Sky rockets in flight. Pew, pew. Afternoon delight. Hey, BW is going for an afternoon delight. Oh, no, we're not out of this yet. There's still baseball. Brian Reynolds at the plate. Runner at first, 1 down. Pitch from Povich. Curveball. Hits the top outside quadrant of the zone. Gets a strike there. Janet, I didn't even know you were here. Janet, you weren't here for the beginning of this stream, right? When I had a nervous breakdown. Here is a foul ball. It's 0-2 on Reynolds. I just wish I would have thought earlier to just reset the whole... I will do that from now on. If things get that bad with the internet popping on and off and the stream staggering like that. Like, I'm just going to be like, all right, guys, I'm going to need 5 minutes. I'm shutting down. Get that out of the way because it has not been a problem since the hard restart. The count is 1-2 on Reynolds. Povich is now up to 86 pitches in relief. So I think the Orioles want to see him finish things up and not go to another arm. But, I mean, how much are we asking if he doesn't get... There's a hard hit ball. Nice stop by Gunnar. He gets the run at second. Throw to first is late, but nice play by Gunnar. That ball hit very hard. He stabbed it, spun around, threw from his knees to get the lead runner at second. They relayed it back to first, not in time. And that is the second out here. Folks, we have a super chat. NDJ says, get the full experience. Well, NDJ, I'm now $10 away from the full experience. You just cut that experience goal in half. Thank you, NDJ. Holy cow, I can't believe this. You mean all I had to do was just ask you people to pay for me to get laid?
Message for you, son.
That was the secret to all this?
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
All right, so as I was thinking, Povich was getting pretty high up there in the pitch count. After that last out, he is going to be taken out of the game. Yenier Cano is coming into the ball game to hopefully get the final. Is it 1 or 2 outs? 1 out is all we need to take this to the 9th. 8-2 Pirates, folks. The Pirates got 2 in the first, 4 more in the 6th. And, the Orioles have scored 2 since then, but so has Pittsburgh. So it's a 6-run lead after 2, and it's a 6-run lead right now. The closest we've ever been is down by 5. What is happening in this chat today? We're celebrating Easter, Big Cuz. Isn't this how you celebrate Easter?
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
I mean, this is your typical Easter celebration, right? You hang out, you watch baseball, dudes helping dudes get laid, you know. Looks like Povich will go 5 2/3, 87 pitches, 2 runs. Yeah. Man, leave it to Phantom to find a silver lining in a game like this. I am just looking to get across the finish line and sign off. I'm feeling so much. Look, first of all, let me be totally honest, all right? Honestly, everybody that stuck around. Oh, Danjo. Oh, yeah, Danjo, you're showing as at NDJ5775 or NDIJ. It's hard to read. Or NDLJ. It could be either. But, yeah, everybody's screen names since, like, late last season, they're now, like, these at-mentioned names, and everybody's got weird names. So I remember you, Danjo, and thanks so much again for the super chat. All right? Unfortunately, I'm just $10 away from the full experience, and I'm being honest. I remember what that price is, although that was a few years back. But the good news is it's April over here. We're out of the high season, so the tourists are mostly gone, which means the prices normally go back down. This is all from memory, folks. From memory. Ryan O'Hearn is up one more time. He's 2 for 4. He's got a 2-0 count, and that is a slider from Cano that gets in there for a strike. Ryan O'Hearn has had a good series, and we miss him. He's definitely been helping this Pirates team as they are on a verge of sweeping us. On a verge? On the verge. That's right, folks. We're talking the works. $10 more for the works. You don't have to. I'm just saying. That's how close we are. I'll take care of the lady drink. I got that. I'm never bringing this up after this is a one-time thing. Why am I saying that? This is great. This should happen all the time. This should be a one-time thing. There's a full count now on O'Hearn. The runner at first will be off on the pitch.
Coach, a kind of wild turn of events. Sarah Strong's jersey is split right down the middle.
And a swing and a miss. O'Hearn strikes out.
Did you try to convey?
And I'm being interrupted.
6 fouls called that quarter.
Hush. Hush, you. All right. We're going to the ninth. The Orioles have 3 outs left. They're down 6. Pirates have only outhit us 10-8. But the score line is much farther apart than that. The Pirates, since the bottom of the second inning, have had a 96.3% chance of winning, according to this stat garbage. So their percentages of winning have only gone up 3% since the second inning. But it's currently at 99.8%. I believe that was about what our chances were of coming back to beat Yamamoto when he was throwing a no-hitter against us. 6 in the ninth. Let's go, folks. 6 in the ninth. By the way, the vertical stream, I've absolutely neglected the vertical stream. I mean, you want to talk, man. I talked yesterday about how my parents basically neglected my nutrition growing up. I'm doing the same thing here. I'm falling into the same pattern with the vertical stream. There is nobody in the vertical stream right now, chatting anyway. There is not a single chat. I'm just going to type in, hi. You are allowed to talk over there, vertical side. Hey, there's Chowa. Hi, Chowa. Okay. All right, ninth inning. Holiday just walked in his 5th appearance to the plate. They plan to play him in the second doubleheader game. Oh, that's right. They're playing 2 today. Sammy Bassitt leads off. He's trying to avoid the golden sombrero. He's already struck out 3 times, and he gets a first pitch strike here. Bassitt's average is down to $1.54, and he looks at strike 2. Man, Sammy is 1 strike away from his worst day as a major leaguer at the plate. Pitch. He strikes. Oh, he got a piece. Okay. Got a piece. He's still in there. 0-2. Folks, Easter Sunday, and that's a called strike 3 to Bassitt. He has struck out 4 times. Golden sombrero for Bassitt.
Stop it all.
I'm pretty sure this is Bassitt's first time batting cleanup in the order. He had been hitting 5th since opening day, but not as high as 4th. And first chance to bat cleanup results in an 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Tyler O'Neill, he's 1 for 3. First pitch was a ball. Next pitch is fouled off. 1 out in the top of the ninth. The Orioles are going to get swept without a miracle. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes on O'Neill. The game against the White Sox tomorrow night, folks, if for no other reason, I mean, I'm being honest here. We don't take care of business against the White Sox, then I don't blame you for checking out, at least for a little while, until the Orioles figure it out and start turning it around. But for God's sakes, give it one more chance starting tomorrow night, and let's see what we can do against the White Sox. That game, the coverage will start at 7:25 p.m. Eastern. First pitch at 7:40. Okay? So a nice late start time. I get to sleep in after what should be a very eventful day for me today. Swing and a miss. O'Neill strikes out. 2 down. 1 out left in the ball game. The Orioles have struck out now 14 times today. And Pittsburgh pitching has not allowed a single walk. So how about that for a storyline? 14 Orioles strikeouts, and they have not drawn a single walk. That is a bad ratio. Dylan Beavers at the plate. First pitch is a ball. So is the second pitch. It's 2-0. So, all right, so Phantom, again, it feels like everywhere you go for information today or something's glitchy. Swing and a miss. 2-1 on Beavers. Crowd making noise here in Pittsburgh. The fans are, I'm sure, thrilled to watch the Pirates in their home series opener get a sweep. Beavers hits one to right. It's hit pretty deep. It's traveling on the track. A leaping grab made out there in right field by Billy Cook, who came in as a defensive replacement for O'Hearn. And what does he do? He makes a leaping grab in front of the wall. He didn't rob a homer, but he robbed extra bases. And what more fitting way for this game to end? The Orioles are swept in Pittsburgh. This 2026 season is in panic mode now. This is panic mode. We have twice as many losses as wins. We got swept by a Pirate team that, to their credit, made a lot of upgrades to their team this season. They're trying to actually do something this year. But you know what? We had an opportunity to play a 3-game series without having to figure out Paul Skeens. We didn't have to figure out Paul Skeens. And we still get swept with the likes of Carmen Mlodzinski and Braxton Ashcraft? Really? Bassitt got shelled. 6 runs in 2 innings, 2 walks and 6 hits. He's got an ERA over 14 after 2 starts. It is Charlie Morton 2.0 all over again. Who the hell is going to feel good the next time we call on Bassitt's name? Oh, I can't wait. You know what he's... Let's see. 1, 2, 3. He'll be in line to pitch the second game back home in Baltimore against the Giants on Saturday. That would be his next scheduled start. Anybody excited about that? In fact, do we have a Giants matchup for that one yet? Who would he be facing? Dare I ask? Dare I ask? Hold on. I got to bring up the Orioles' individual schedule here. Still $10 shy of the full Monty, folks. If one more person, or maybe 2, $5 a pop. I know it's a weird goal to set, but we were so close, I was getting a little bit excited. Yeah, so Bassitt is already on the schedule for Game 2, and it's going to be against... I don't believe it. He's going to get San Francisco's ace, Logan Webb. We've got to somehow beat Logan Webb with Chris Bassitt next weekend. There's the $10. Folks, Big Jim says, I'll double down. Screw it. Go on and get the works. I'm going to get laid. Big Jim, my man.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Wow, you guys really understood when there was a crisis. You guys really came through.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
And now, in a few hours, it's going to be my job to come through. Thanks, everybody. Terrible. Oh, Bassitt's new name is Bassitt or Batshit. Chris Batshit. Chris Bassitt. Bassitt, yes. Oh, man. Oh, man. I mean, what are we going to do if Eflin's out for crazy long? I mean, so we're going to have a rotation of Rogers, Boz, Bradish, Suarez, and then maybe Kramer. Ugh. Detroit has Framber Valdez to pair with Tarek Skubal. Yeah, the Orioles lost today, but I win. Believe me, I don't know what to do with this game. I don't know if it should be in the archives. It has to go in the archives because every other game is. People will wonder, why is there one missing game? I could just unlist it, and it still exists, but just not published. Maybe it'll be on the. I don't know. Monetarily, this wasn't a big Jim. It's right. And guys, again, thanks so much for the super chats. Thanks so much for, again, it's not just the money. I am going to go out and get laid tomorrow. I'm absolutely serious. I'm going to go out and get laid. It's been a while for your boy. Why? Because normally I don't go out to pay for it. For a couple of reasons. One, I've lived here long enough where I don't really have to, but at the same time, two, I got a pretty low income. So whether it's going out and just paying for it or going out and meeting somebody and eventually getting to that point, one way or another, you need some cash. And these past couple of years, I've just been putting my head down, paying just for, my bills and my food and my luckies and just whatever I need to keep this channel going or upgraded, and just focusing on growing this channel. Get myself back into a financial situation where I do feel comfortable going out and meeting people, a lady perhaps, and developing a relationship. But right now I'm too broke. You get me? I'm just too broke. And, a lady don't want to meet a broke man. I can go out and have fun. I can meet a lady and we can have fun. But the minute they find out I'm broke, it's just not happening. I say broke. I mean, I'm not destitute. I'm on a fixed budget, trying to grow this channel while dipping into my savings. And it's going okay because the first week or so of the channel, again, the channel's doing good. I don't know if anybody wants to hear that, but I just want the team to start winning. This team looks so bad. Looks so bad right now. I remember saying at some point last season, like, it can't get any worse than this. And you know what? It might have been this exact day last year. Because it was this day last year that the Orioles lost to the Reds 24-2. And I think I said something to the effect of, it can't get any worse than this. But I don't know. I can't believe we got swept in Pittsburgh. I can't believe we're sitting here now. What is it? 3-6. This is bad. As opposed to good? Oh, God. And you know what? We just can't seem to win in Pittsburgh. Last year we lost 2 out of 3. I mean, I remember the first 2 seasons we would play early series at Pittsburgh, and I'm pretty sure we lost 2 out of 3 in both those series. In fact, 2 seasons ago, both of the wins for Pittsburgh were walk-off wins. I remember that. And I think we lost 2 out of 3 again last year. We're not good in this ballpark, apparently. But, again, we didn't have to play we didn't have to face Paul Skeens. You know how many teams would just beg to have a chance to play 3 games against Pittsburgh and not get Skeens in one of those games? They're thinking to themselves, okay, well, we're going to win at least 1. We should win 2 and take the series. And that should have been the case here. We should have won this series. We should have at least taken 1 game, and we didn't. Fred says, Oriole fans, take your orange-colored glasses off for just a minute and be completely honest here. This quote-unquote young core isn't very young anymore, and in my opinion, is full of mid-talent, at best living on the coattails of early success before the league figured most of these guys out. Oh, he's got a breakdown for every player. Gunner, enjoy him while you can. Boris, Hauser, Jag, what are his strengths? Westy, Mr. Injured List. Adley, maybe Weeders 2.0 at best. I mean, that's, you know. Basayo, promising. Mayo, quad A player. Holiday, to be determined. Beavers, maybe Surhoff, but maybe Rickard. Herstad, a Scooby-Doo mystery. I don't feel these are reactionary feelings to the slow start. This is based on what I've seen since July of 24. Logically, tell me where I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. And Fred got 356 likes, 24 retweets on this. Fred is just, a power tools guy that had something to say. And Fred has got a lot of people agreeing with him right now. Let me go to Pigtown Sports' Twitter feed. What's Pigtown saying about this? The Orioles were averaging 4 1/4 walks a game so far this season. They did not get a single walk today. Yeah, last year when we lost 24-2, it was a 1-1 game going into the 3rd inning. He also asks, how does a second baseman who's not holding a runner on the pool side not get to the bag on a bunt? That's when Jeremiah failed to get to first base and receive that throw. His foot was off the bag. The constant mental mistakes are ridiculous. Someone needs to get sent down to send a message to the whole team. Yeah, I mean, folks, something. Whether it is the move that's going to really fix something or if it's just a move to send a message, something drastic has to be done before tomorrow night's game in Chicago. I'm sorry. Something. I was hoping the Albanese ejection, which is something I brought up before this game today. I felt like, you know what, maybe Albie getting into the face with the ump, backing up one of his players, getting tossed, making a big scene. You know, a lot of times managers do that for the sole purpose of, getting their team to get pumped up and get them back on track. Albanese did get ejected today. I wish I would have seen him spend more time in the face of the ump. It was a pretty short interaction. But yeah, you know what? I want to see Albanese's press conference. Can we hang out for that? It feels like it should be coming up shortly if we're going to get it at all. But I got to know what he has to say after this. Let me see if I can get it up. That's what the lady's going to say tomorrow. Oh no, they just cut the stream off. So unless I don't have MLB has turned off the Masson stream, and I'm not going to be able to see the post-game press conference. Oh, they were probably just about to go to it as well. Ain't that a stinker? Hey, Pocket Watch. Pocket Watch, I demand, Pocket Watch, that you get here for first pitch tomorrow night, because it's been your absence that has led to these bad results lately, Pocket. Charm City Chat blames you. You are the reason for all of our misery today. How you doing, Pocket Watch? We need you back here for first pitch tomorrow, Pocket. All right? Yes. Yes, you are. What, do you think I'm just making a joke here? Folks, how many of us were going, no Pocket Watch, we can't win? Everybody just waiting for you to show up, dude. Happy Easter Sunday to you, Pocket Watch. Yeah, guys. So this will be rectified tomorrow night. Win the undefeated streak. You mean the winless streak? Oh, the undefeated streak will begin tomorrow night. Okay. I'm down. Folks, who's ready for the Orioles to run off 10 games in a row starting tomorrow? Show of hands. Everybody? Wouldn't that be nuts? What if we go on a 10-game winning streak and next thing you know, we're 13-6 and wondering what the problem is? Let's see. My stomach is growling. I think it's time to go. All right, folks. I think that's going to wrap it up. Everything I did today, thank you for tolerating it. I grade myself again. Well, I'm going to give myself a 1.5. It would have been a 0, but I didn't quit. I did not rage quit. I was feeling it there for a little bit. I was ready to just say enough is enough, because the more I was trying to work on getting the stream working properly, the farther behind we were falling, the more mistakes we were making, and it was just causing me a lot of stress. But we're done. The game's over. You guys are super awesome for hanging in there with me and getting me through this. This has been the toughest game for me on the channel so far. There was an update on Kittredge's appearance. It's in the Discord. I'll take a look. My stomach is truly growling at the moment, and it's 3:30 in the morning. So I got to figure out what my food options are. But let me say thanks to the mods here in the Charm City chat for showing up here on Easter Sunday and helping out. Thanks again to everybody. I mean, more than ever. In fact, if you're still here, and there's only about 3 dozen people here right now. If you're here right now, thank you. And if you type in a you're welcome, if I get like 10 or 20 of those you're welcomes, it'll make this whole day end on a good note. Because I know you're listening, and I know that you heard that I said thank you. Because I mean it. Thank you so much for being here for this awful game and this awful stream. And hanging in there with me. It shows a lot. Well, Pocket Watch, you just got here. You don't count. I'll take it. Thanks, guys. First, last, Phantom, Pocket Watch, Spigot Worm. I really appreciate it. Again, it's not an ego thing. It's more of a I am just exhausted. And I just want to walk away from this feeling like, something good. Even though I got something good happening here in about 11 hours. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to the super chats more than ever today. Woo. When we had that stream a couple of seasons ago and somebody sent in a bunch of super chats to get me a new chair, that chair lasted a week. Now, what's going to happen tomorrow isn't going to last a week. But the lasting effects will be more than a week, I can tell you that. So thank you so much for today's super chats. they're going to a very good cause. By the way, you can probably use this as a tax write-off for charitable donation, okay? So just write that on your taxes. Gave away to charity to help a YouTuber get laid. And I'm sure the IRS will take care of that for you. All right, let me see if anybody's streaming right now. And then I can sign off, pass out, and start day drinking as soon as I wake up. Let's see here. Oh, there's JJ and Fitzy. Now let's see if their games are currently on right now. Yes, yes, yes. I am a mess. I even put on my good orange shirt today. I was ready. Boston and San Diego are in the bottom of the ninth right now, and the Phillies are in the bottom of the fifth. So the Phillies are in the middle of their game. I'm going to send you on over to JJ, folks. Say hi to him for me, okay? Let him know that, hey, your team might be winning today, but BW is going to get laid. So there. BW wins. All right, I'm sending off to JJ, folks. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow night in the south side of Chicago taking on the White Sox. It could be Albert Suarez on the mound. They could bump Trevor Rogers up to start this game. He'd be on normal rest. But we'll see. We got to win. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Easter Sunday. You guys are the best. Until tomorrow, this has been the BirdWatcher. And this will not be the hat in about 10 hours. But this hat says goodbye. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Chirp at you later. All right. Where's the damn button?